Welcome to Life in a Headlock. I'm Mississippi MADMAN Logan Creed, New York.
Hey, brother, Vordell Walker. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for being on Life in a Headlock. Just a little interview. I'm trying to get out there to help the indie guys.
Okay.
And I don't edit nothing, so if it screws up, we go into YouTube with it.
Right on.
That's it. Some people say it's lazy. I just say I don't edit. So, all right. Well, how long have you been wrestling?
I started in March of 2001, so almost 15 years. I spent 9 months off of a knee injury, so it's really 14 years competitively.
I understand that one. Just coming off ACL, MCL, and meniscus surgery.
That sounds like pretty much what I had too, yeah.
You're later, real fun, huh? All right. Well, where were you trained and who trained you?
I started at a school that was ran by GPW in Jessup, Georgia, and I was trained by a few different people. Ray Kinsey was one, Rick Mead was another one. But honestly, to be honest, like if anybody ever asks who trained me, I pretty much say like everybody I've ever been in the ring with. But I've had a lot of help through seminars with like Les Thatcher, Tom Pritchard, Tracy Smothers, Ricky Steamboat, Harley Race. So throughout the years, I've learned from those guys as well too. So, but yeah, those Rick and Ray were kind of got my foot in the door, and I had to learn the ropes the hard way. So.
Well, I'll stay with that. You're just talking about seminars. You just finished a seminar. How do you feel about training yourself?
That was the very first seminar I've ever done.
Really?
So it was cool because I actually I thank the guys because it was something different. It took me out of my comfort zone, which I feel like will help me as a person. So I really enjoyed. I enjoyed teaching, but I explained to them the way I do things is not necessarily the wrong way or the right way. But this is like the way I like to do things or what works for me, and take what it take from it, what you think will work for you. But no, I feel like it went really good. I feel like I showed them something unique and different from the other seminars that they've had in the past, and that was the plan. So I feel successful.
Because I know a lot of them guys that did one with John Davis, and I know y'all similar in style. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
I can just see that.
John's a stand-up dude, man. So,
I liked watching y'all's match. Matter of fact, that was one of the first matches I ever saw his was against you.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was cool. All right. Well, tell me about your first match.
My first match was against Jesse Bushgar. He was going by the name Zero at the time, and he was one of the guys that was training at the school. I mean, he had a fairly small class, but I had my first match against him, and probably wrestled against him for probably about 6-7 months, yeah, consistently, yeah. So we got to learn each other. But yeah, he was like, we were pretty much joined at the wrist for like a while.
First match, win, lose, draw.
Remember? I think I won. I think so. Yeah.
Big crowd, small crowd.
It was pretty average. Yeah, it was probably about 100.
Well, you hear the stories. It was 300 people. It was 10.
It was 100. It was 100 people in this like old shoe factory in Jessup, Georgia, off of Cherry Street. And Jessup, Georgia was a small town, to say the least. But
so y'all were the entertainment.
Yeah. It just happened. It happened to work out, and back then trying to find a school isn't as easy as it is now. You can kind of Google and you find all these different schools all over the United States and all over the world. But I just happened to stumble across them, and I happened to live about an hour from where they trained and did shows, and Jesse actually happened to be from the town where I was at in Savannah, so it was perfect. We would carpool, and just one of those things that just happened to fall into place the way it was supposed to.
That's good. All right, well, let's see. What has been your favorite match so far that you've been in? Got one?
I've got a few, man, but probably the match that helped my career out the most was against Steve Carino in SCW. I want to say it was DeBerry, Florida, and that was the match that kind of helped put me on the map. That led to like other opportunities, but that was, I want to say that was 2004 maybe. Yeah. So that was the first match. But other than that, probably something that come to mind is Too Cold Scorpio and wrestling Dan Severn. So those are probably the two that like really stand out.
That's cool. Severn, man. I can't imagine that. I bet that was fun.
Yeah,
and confusing.
Because I remember the first time watching him was UFC 3, and
that's what
I remember suplexing Macias like out of his shoes. Yeah, so to be standing across the ring from him was
this guy's beat up Ken Shamrock.
Yeah, it was one of those moments, man. But I'll never forget that the rest of my life.
This isn't on here, but I know you did a little TNA here and there. Can you give me just a story from that TNA run?
Yeah. The opportunity presented itself by wrestling against Glenn Gilberti, Disco Inferno, yes sir, on a racing show. It was basically like we were at a drag strip or whatever, but they had the wrestling set up, and I want to say there was other Rock and Roll Express was one of the tag teams there. But anyway, I wrestled Glenn Gilberti on the card that evening, and he was booking for TNA at the time, and had a match with him, and then afterwards went and spoke with him, and he told me contact so and so, and that's how the ball started rolling from there. And I went down there a couple times to Nashville and did TNA Explosion. My first match was me, Delirious, and Dylan Cage versus Ron Killings, Conan, BG James. Then I would go back and I wrestled Hector Garza. And I think I had one more match in Nashville, and then when they went to Orlando, I went down there a couple times and did some stuff on their TV there, and the story never ended the way that I wanted it to. But honestly, looking back on it now, like no regrets, just one of those things. It was an awesome opportunity. Cool. Yeah, awesome.
Well, who was the boss at that point? Was that still Jared?
Yeah.
I knew you'd been there. I just wanted to get a little background on it. Thank you. All right. Well, what do you yourself think of the TV product now? The good of it and the bad of it? WWE, Lucha, AAA, anything. What do you think? What is your opinion?
The style is a lot more innovative. And it's I don't know. I've got my opinion on it. Like I think with certain guys, like the style they work, it may cause a better chance of getting injured a lot quicker. But then again, like it may not. So I just feel like it's more of a riskier style now. Not saying that they're not groups that have that particular niche. Yeah. You know what I mean? They have groups that present a product that's geared more toward, the cruisers or more of the bigger guys, or more the more Japanese like shoot style. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a little fan of everything. I like a little bit of everything. But me personally, I know my limitations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's how I got hurt. I went to the top rope and I should have stayed my fat ass off of it.
Right on the second rope and below, right?
Yeah, I promise you from now on, bro.
All right. But I'm a fan of every style. I just I see like today's stuff being a lot more riskier.
Let me ask you this, because some guys do work a little stiffer than they used to. Necessary, unnecessary?
It's weird because
I'm kind of in between. Cause I'd rather you hit me and they see it and they go, well, he's knocking the hell out of him. So
it's weird because I don't know. I don't want to expose a whole lot
Oh,
on
no,
camera,
but
but
just,
I've never hit anybody any harder than I would want to get hit.
Exactly.
If that explains my take on it, but I've never hit anybody any harder than I wanted to get hit, and I've never like hurt anybody. I've never broken anything on anybody, but you won't see any light. And you won't see any light in between the contact. So if that makes sense.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. All right. Well, let me see how good a booker you are. Book me your dream opponent. Gotta be somebody you want to wrestle that's still out there. Everybody's got that one person.
And this is only the kid in me, but probably Sting.
Sting.
Yeah. If we're talking like the kid in me, like the guy that like first kind of like drew me into pro wrestling, it would definitely be Sting. But I don't know, man, it's like 60 minutes. Like if I could go back, like Benoit or somebody, like or Bret Hart or Flair or something like that. Guys of that caliber.
Yeah. Mine was always Cactus. I wanted to be Cactus. I just love Cactus.
Right on.
I think it'd be cool. All right. Well, let's see. What kind of wrestling do you like? Like, what is your favorite style to watch?
Watch a lot of Japanese wrestling. Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a strong style wrestler, or what do you consider yourself, style-wise?
It is weird because like what.
Everybody does this,
like
and
what,
I'm a wrestler. I don't know what else to say.
It's kind of like what exact like strong style to me is more of a I don't know, more of like an MMA like catch, more hard hitting style. And that's kind of the style that I personally like to wrestle.
I mean, that's what I always say about
the more the physical, aggressive, combative style. Nothing fancy. It's just in your face from bell to bell, and the better person will come out on top.
Well, let's see. When you wrestle, do you like to show the good side of your persona or the bad side of your persona?
I like to show the bad.
Show the bad.
It's
easier.
Yeah. But like I think, and then to be a good heel or a bad guy, you really got to be a really good babyface, good guy. But it's a lot. Like being a bad guy is a lot of work. There's a lot more things that you got to pay attention to that make a whole lot. That can make or break a match. So the heel's job is pretty important.
100%. Because if they ain't booing you and they're just sitting on their hands, you wasting your time and their money. So, all right. Well, this kind of out there, but what is your finish, and do you have a name for your finish?
To be honest, I really, to be perfectly honest, whatever wins a match. Yeah. Whatever wins a match. Tonight it might be a small package. Tomorrow it might be an armbar. You just never know. I don't know.
That was my favorite wrestling when there wasn't a finish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You knew some of the moves they did, but
right.
The only person to me, they used to have a finish was Jake the Snake Roberts, and he was it.
That's it. The dude was powerful.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not as powerful as he used to be.
Everybody's necks got a little stronger, I guess.
I work mine a lot, but I don't know about all that. All right, brother. Well, here's the last thing.
Right.
Who has been there for you on a personal level in professional wrestling? If you'd like to, here's your opportunity to thank them.
As far as personal level, I'd have to say Delicone, hands down, has been my absolute better side of me. See me at my best, my worst, And as no matter what, it's like love me unconditionally, man, through good times and bad. And for that, I'm forever grateful. And I will love her to the day I die. Yeah.
All right, brother.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you for being on Life in a Headlock.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. It's been a pleasure.
I enjoyed it, man. Appreciate it.
Right on.